All right, welcome everyone. We are excited to have you here. This is our first live, not broadcasting through JetWebinar. I wanted to test it out, see how it goes, but it's actually very cool, very interesting. We've done a lot of great updates here. So what I wanted to do was I wanted to do a quick 5 to 10 minute live Q&A about some of the questions that I've been getting from a lot of people who have been trying to figure out how to get their events up, running, and profitable. Whether this is a live event, it's a pre-recorded event, if you're using events to sell courses, to sell your service, to sell a high-ticket offer, to do a mastermind, a digital product, whatever it might be, the process is the same. The technology is the same. The structure of the presentation is the same. It's just how are you actually delivering your message? What's your core offer? And what we can do to help you get your events up and running as soon as possible. Okay. So the first question that I was asked, and if you haven't already, you should definitely join our Facebook group. In our Facebook group here is, I will include this in the link, but essentially what our Facebook group is it's a lot of different marketers and people online who are trying to grow their business through online events, right? So whether it's, again, pre-recorded, live events, whatever it might be. So what I wanted to do was, and so if you guys haven't already, be sure to click on the link in the chat, and then you guys can get approved to join that group there. So what I would like to do is answer a couple of questions that I was asked through these other communities, and also I've been doing a lot of networking on LinkedIn, and so if you want to connect with me on LinkedIn, you're more than welcome to do that, and I will put my LinkedIn URL in here as well. And so since I've been prospecting and talking to people on LinkedIn, I've been getting a lot of questions from people who are wondering, what needs to happen, again, in order for me to go through and have a successful event online. So what I've done is I've actually created an entire blueprint from start to finish on what that should look like, and it's really only 5 steps, okay? So the first step is obviously sending an invitation, getting people to the sign up page, okay? So that sign up page, essentially what that is it's that sign up page is, why should they sign up? Why are you an expert? And what are they gonna get out of it after the event is done, right? So there's a lot of different components that you can add to it. Now, getting people to that page. Now you can, if you have an email list, great, you can send people to an email list. If you do Facebook ads, Google ads, YouTube ads, LinkedIn ads, Twitter ads, Pinterest, any of those platforms, you can also, or even create blogs or have other JV or affiliate people promote it. You can have those people drive traffic to your registration page. Then, so that's step 1 is sending the invite. Step 2 is getting people to the page. Step 3 is getting people to show up to the event. Step 4 is having the call to action after the event. And then step 5 is having them actually purchase, right? So those are the 5 steps within the process. And then there's a lot of ways you can hone down and segment your audience based on how they engage with your events, okay? So the first question was, is how much should I invest? How much should I spend to get people to show up to, how much should I invest until I know I need to make a change to my online events, okay? So assuming everything is the same, right? So the process of, you've got the perfect webinar presentation, you've got all of the right emails, you've got the perfect offer, assuming everything else is perfect, right? So that's the biggest thing that we've noticed at this point is people who are trying to just drive traffic and create an offer and get a sale, they're missing everything in between, right? There's the process of having the perfect presentation, showing why you're the authority, why people should listen to you. What are the 3 strategies, or what are the 3 things that you're going to help them overcome that they're struggling within their current business, and what are the reasons why they might actually have blocks from working with you? Is it their own personal experiences? Is it experiences people around them have had? Is it something that they think works for everyone else but doesn't work for them? Is it something where they think that the case studies or the testimonials are the success stories that you're highlighting that your audiences already had, they think that's just not going to be possible for them? So there's lots of other internal blocks that people are going to have for them to feel like they're ready to go through and take that next step with you, right? So assuming that the technology is set up properly, the presentation is set up properly, assuming that everything is in place, right? So the question was, how much do I need to invest until I know I need to make adjustments, right? So the first thing is, if you're able to get people to sign up for your events, let's say for $3, $1, $5, $7, $10, right? There's lots of ways that we can decrease that number so we can get high quality people to show up to our events for low cost. I can do a whole training around that. If you're interested in that, just do hashtag sign up or sign me up, right? So if you're interested in that, and also if you're just attending, if you're just watching this, I definitely invite you to sign up to our Facebook group here, or if you haven't even subscribed to our YouTube channel, please be sure to do that. But if you want to get access to our Facebook group, just go into the comments, click on that link, and then the Facebook link, and then you will be added to our Facebook group. So the question is how much money do I need to invest until someone buys, right? And so assuming everything that I said previously is perfect, it's consistent, what you want to do is you want to drive anywhere from 300 to 500 people through your events, right? And so even though you're getting those people to sign up, you have to see how many people are watching the entire thing, how many people are leaving early, how many people are going to your sales page, how many people are entering their credit card information, how many people bought. So not all of those things are all not mutually exclusive, right? Just because they enter in their credit card doesn't mean that they're going to become a customer. They have to click buy to do that, right? So there's all these little things. And so what you want to do is you want to be sure you're segmenting your audience in each part of the process. So if people hit your registration page but don't see your event, then you build an audience around people who just saw your registration page. If you have a bunch of people who saw your page to buy and they didn't click purchase, then you create a whole audience just for those kinds of people. So what you want to do is you want to drive 300 to 500 people to those events, and then you can see how many people signed up, how many people watched the whole thing, how many people bought. Okay. Then if you're able to say, and then by the end of it, if you're able to say every $1,000 that I invest, I get 3 out, or every $1,000 I invest, I get 5 out, then that's a converting and a profitable webinar campaign. So when you think about, so I'll give you a quick story. One of our clients, they were very good at in-person events. They were able to, they were doing in-person events for over 10 years, and it was really hard to buy their product online. The only way you could buy a digital product from them is if you went to their live event in California, swipe their credit card, and that's how you're able to buy. But the problem is that he had a growing YouTube audience, and he had people all around the world, over 85 countries, that wanted to do business with this person. They wanted to buy from him. They wanted to get access to his content. They wanted all of these things. And I went up to him, and my partner and I went up to him. We were like, we love your content. We want to buy it, but we're not able to get access to it. And if we're not able to get access to it, who else is not able to get access to it, right? So we went through and we built a online event for him. We created products, and he created the products. We put those products on the page, and then after his event was over, we had an offer for people to buy it, right? And lo and behold, we did over $23,000 on our first event. And so what we did is we did a live presentation, we recorded it, and then for all the people who signed up but they weren't able to make that event, we sent them the replay, and then those people bought. and then the people who left early, who sent them the replay, and then those people bought. So there's all these people that kept buying and buying and buying because we were able to finally give them an offer that they were able to get access to, right? So, hey, Mike, welcome here. So what type of videos do I make? So that's a great question for our live Q&A. And so, and if you haven't already, feel free to join our Facebook group in the comments, or subscribe to our YouTube channel. We provide lots of great content. And then within our Facebook group, we actually have a whole community of other entrepreneurs who are trying to get, or who are currently successful, or trying, and everything in between with online events, becoming profitable with that, whether it's generating leads and getting sales and things like that. So as far as the type of events that we're able to make, right? So you have lots of different niches, industries for, it could be you could be a dentist, you could be in software, you could be in construction, you could have a marketing service. So there's all these different types of events. And so it comes down to three things. We're able to help companies create marketing videos, sales videos, and training videos. So, and what we want to do is we want to have a way where you can get people around the world to attend your events, engage with you, and you don't even have to be handcuffed or locked to your computer. Because if you're trying to really scale your events beyond yourself, you're trying to scale your business beyond yourself, you want to have it running on an automated or on a pre-recorded series where people could actually just get access to your content, get access to you at any time that they want. And if they have questions, they could respond, and you can automatically interact with them that way. So as far as going through and getting your events set up, what we'd like to do, or what I would recommend you doing is just stick to the basics, right? You got to, so the first thing is you got to say, who's my perfect audience? What's the perfect offer for that perfect person? And then from there, you just want it, and then you can go and you can create a registration page, a thank you page, and all you need to do is just click start and broadcast like I'm doing right now in front of you. I don't have a script. I don't have anything already in place. I just want to engage. I want to get some feedback and get live interactivity with you. And so whether you do a webinar where you invite people to your event, or you do a YouTube live, if you do a Facebook live, just getting in front of your audience, interacting with them, and then as you're building your audience and as you're building that engagement, you can take that audience, and then you can slowly move them onto the platform. So then they can flow within your marketing automation sequence. And I can talk a little bit about that later on. But I just wanted to do a live Q&A for everyone today. Wanted just to see if anyone had any questions. Give some love to the YouTube community out here. We've been really appreciating all the new subscribers that we've been getting from you guys. It's been really helpful, and we've really been appreciating it. And so if there's anything or any questions that you have, feel free to put it in the comments after this is over. Just do #replay, and I'll be sure to get back to you as soon as possible. And that is it for today. So I'll stick around for one more minute, see if anyone has any questions. But if not, that is the conclusion. See if we got any other questions here. Looks like awesome. Okay, cool. That is it for today, guys. So thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you guys soon.